So I've got a great flip through for you today. Graffiti New York by Deal CIA. This is fantastic. I've had a quick look through it. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. Lovely bit of monochromatics in the front there. Oh, that's a fuzz piece. Missed that. Lovely, fuzz one, nice. Wicked, I mean they're all wicked, aren't they? But I've not seen a fuzz piece like that before. Nice. Never seen this Lee piece before either. Never seen it printed anywhere else. A load of famous Lee pieces. Never seen this one before. That's cool. I'm going to start, by the way, by saying that I am not an expert on New York graffiti by any stretch of the imagination. So don't come at me in the comments if I get stuff slightly wrong. By all means, correct me. Do correct me. And I'll ask, if I don't know something, I'll ask people to dive in. But don't start slinging shade at me just in case I get something wrong. I am not an expert. I'm just a fan, like everybody else. That's a great piece. Love it. Look at these characters. All classic. Crazy 5. Nice. Love, love, love. Look at that for a yard. Can't quite see what them pieces are down there, but I mean, this is great. I wouldn't be able to call what era this is. If anybody can, please do. I've got no idea. And what yard that might be as well. Cornbread Tacky 183, of course, two, you know, the two sort of, the two official kind of pioneers of graph, Cornbread Philadelphia, Tacky 183, obviously, you know, up in the, is that Washington Heights 183? I know there's New Yorkers who watch this. Is that Washington Heights 183rd? Do let me know. These used to be called Redbirds, didn't they? Is that right? I'm going to be asking a lot of questions, by the way, because like I say, I'm not an expert. I love this era, though. Look at it. Just like tagging. It reminds me, obviously this is like early 70s when I was being born, but it reminds me of when we all got into tagging when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. Just slinging our names around. So cool. Turok 161. Cool. Oh, that's Top Cat 126. A lot of these guys are name checked in Fuzz One's book, A Bronx Childhood. He name checks a load of these sorts of guys. They'll be loaded here. Oh yeah, Blade, not Blood. What's he saying, Blade? Oh, this is him giving little tips on how he used to paint and stuff. Loads of names here, look. Tracy 168, Little Hawk 149, Barbara and Eva 62, they're very, very famous. Stay High 149, Junior 161, Super Cool 223. Somebody told me that Super Cool 223, this is years ago I heard this, is that he basically done the first piece with the full outline and everything. I mean, you know, it's all up for grabs, isn't it? Because it wasn't a documented art form. If anybody knows different, please pipe up. Super Strut. Comet, he was one of Blade's painting partners, I believe. See, this is really early days, isn't it? This is like early, I would guess that this is early 70, I don't know, what, 72, 73? Something like that. Jingo 222. Oh, God. All these names. So cool. This is a really famous Blade panel. I've seen this panel so many times. Absolutely never get tired of looking at it. Chi-Chi. I don't know who this fella is. Billy 167. I don't know if I've ever come across him before. I don't know New York. I did work in New York a long time ago, but I didn't know. I was based in downtown. So downtown and midtown was where I was really. I mean, I got up the Bronx, but this sort of, you know, uptown, I didn't really get to know it very well. So if anybody knows it really well, then do let me know. The areas up there, and I know where Washington Heights is, but I don't really know the street numbers up there. Blade top to bottom there. Crime Don't Pay. Big Lee top to bottom whole car. Love this Linus character. Who's this? Cliff 159, piece 108. Is it this one? Cliff 159, obviously a very famous writer. This is a famous Lee. You know, look at that as a beveled piece, top to bottom whole car. So cool. Another one there. Top to bottoms, you know. That reminds me of Cruel 103 style now, actually. He's got a very New Yorky style. Cruel 103, based out of the East Midlands. Oh yeah, here we go. Crash, Mitch. That's Mitch 77. Yeah, I always think of Mitch in terms of like Seed and PJ and all them guys. Oh, United Artists, I think. Get 17. Another Blade piece. FBI, cool colours. I shouldn't hang around too long, shouldn't I? Because we've got a lot to get through. So, oh, Bust, that's Dondi. That's a Dondi. Is that Dondi? Yeah, that's a Dondi piece. I would reckon. Duro. Look at those. Look at that for like a sort of window down whole car there. And this is a fabulous. But look at that classic character there. Sorrow. Slightly unfinished. Love it. I mean, this is the sort of graph we all wanted to do. Oh, this is Tats Crew. Bayer and Nicer and them guys. Is that an old Cope? It is, isn't it? Scene Cope. Ooh, big scent. This is on the cover of Scents on the Run book. This big top to bottom whole car. Classy. There's T-Kid, unmistakable. Great profile character in there. And always loved T-Kid's style. What year was that, I wonder? That looks like it's 80s. Oh, there you go. Hang on. 85, is that? Is that the year? Nasty Boys. TNB. So cool. So cool. I mean, those of us who love graph, right? Well, I mean, look at that 3D, that overlapping 3D. I love that. That's great. Sane, United Artists. Yeah, I was going to say that those of us who really love graph will always love a piece on a battered train, you know, throwies on there and tags and all these tags and throwies, one letter throwies, and oh, love it. Love it. This is a great piece. Who's this by? So sent him. Amazing. Love it. Oh, it's a Cav piece there. Zephyr on a Freight. Oh, that's a beautiful piece. P-Funk. Love that. Any sort of like black with a fade in it, a coloured fade in it. I'm a bit of a sucker for that. Yes, please. So this is a sort of freights thing. Was there much of a freight scene in New York? I guess there was. I mean, we're looking at it. This is all New York graph. I'm just remembering. That's gorgeous. That is fantastic. Love it. I would not be able to guess the year. Great yard shots. Oh, yeah. This is much more up to date, isn't it? Clean trains, and that modern style of train as well. Man himself. Got to hang out with him a little bit last year when he came to London. Me and Don hung out with him at his gallery show. Thought he was a top guy, actually. Cool guy, coat. And still very much up for it. Still knocking it out of the park. He was painting like 2 or 3 pieces a day when he was here. He was very busy. Still loves it. Still bang up for it. Oh, Smith. Yes. Don't see many Smith pieces now. I mean, Smith was up everywhere, wasn't he? He was massive. I don't know much about Smith nowadays. Has he moved into fine art, or is he still around? I do not know. I love that. Love that. TK. Oh, JA. Yeah. JA, who sort of, I don't know if he done it first, but he was the one who made it popular, the two letter throw, wasn't he? And it's now very big everywhere, I think, the 2 letter throw. But as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, as far as I know, he was the one who popularised it. Love that style, absolutely love it. Really reminds me of sort of mid-80s New York. That's Chino. Love Chino's stuff. He's got the most amazing hand style, Chino, as well. And his hand style pops up all over the world. I found a couple recently, tagged him in, and because I posted them on Instagram on my stories, and tagged him in, and he was, yeah, he was pleased about that. Seems like a top fella. Style. New York wagon hits. Oh, I saw a lot of these when I was in New York. I used to try and get pictures all the time. I wonder if I still got them pictures. Endlessly seeing these wagons rolling by. Some graffiti beef. That's unusual for graffiti, isn't it? To have beef. Sarcasm. Yes, love it. Style. Yes. Again, those of us who love graph, we're never going to get tired of that. Lots of bubblies all over the place. Oh, I've always done that 3D. Look at that, like it's water, like it's sort of refracted through sea or something. That's nice. Oh, that's no, can't remember. Influenced a lot of stuff. Oh, hang on, it's here. Bottom left to right. Queen Andrea. Oh, that is not who I was thinking of. But I love it. I really love it. That really influenced some UK writer style as well. This style, really funky. Reminds me of some 1970s fonts. That stuff. Oh, great! We've got some joiners. Production joiners. These look a bit later as well, don't they? These look a bit 90s actually, to me. Would be my guess, if I had to guess. Oh, that's a cess piece, and that's a cess piece. You can tell his style a mile away. Very, very famous style. I've got his book. Quality artist. Titch. Tops. Yeah, nice. Doing checkerboards like that in the background. Oi, nice. Yeah. Who's this fella? Don't know. Recognise the style though. It looks actually, maybe I'm thinking of Love Pusher, because Love Pusher had a very similar style. Used to have a very similar style to that back then. Oh, this is I would get, if I had to guess, I guess this is early 2000s. That would be my guess. Reasoning being, it's we're getting into 3D no outline graph. which kicked off around 97, I would say. Anybody's got any argument with it, please pipe up in the comments, put me right, because this is part of the problem with graffiti, is that we do not have full documented historical records of graph, because it's still counterculture. I mean, technically speaking, it's mainstream culture now, but it's still, you know, because it's always been counterculture and existed, it's outsider art essentially, so it's not properly documented a lot of the time. There's books and magazines and stuff, but you know, in the future they'll be trying to put the history of graph together, and they'll be piecing it together from secondary and tertiary sources. I'm a bit of a history buff, so you know, this is my ballpark. Doesn't mean you always get it right, by the way. It means that you just you know how it works. You know how the documentation and the rigor works around it. And in graph we don't have anything like that. The closest we've got is things like Beyond the Streets and stuff, or Subway Arts, Breakout, all that sort of stuff. But as anybody knows, they're missing a lot of stuff. They're missing huge amounts of stuff from all those records. Oh, see this? See the way he wears his Kangol there? This is how everybody was wearing their Kangols in the late 80s in the UK. Became a really big thing to wear your Kangol like that. Super stylish. I still occasionally put a Kangol on a character like that when I'm illustrating a character. I really miss them days, honestly. I really miss them. This is lace. I remember this styling. Super funky. Very influential. Oh, is this no, this isn't. Oh, it is. It's John 156. I thought it was. John 156, who moved into all this kind of abstract stuff, ended up winning Bridlington 1989 in the UK. Big old famous Lee piece there. Nice. That's a lovely bubbly throw. Oh, and that is as well. Oh, bit of beef over the top there. And a bit more. Some writers like to crush folks they feel as toys, so they dog their stuff to keep them in place. Yep, that pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? And again. With that as a wall, just look at that, the layers, 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 layers over layers. It's not deliberate, obviously, but aesthetically, if you love this kind of stuff, you'll go mad for it. Oh, I see. So I'm just noticing what this is about. So Senna's done this massive, big blockbuster with the big cracks in it, and beautiful. Look at these cracks, and that gorgeous tag just there and everything. And then it's been dogged, and then that's been dogged. Yeah. It's always been part of graph. Faust, sweet. Yeah, dogging's always been part of graph. I've not indulged in it since the late 80s. You know, too old for that now. It's a nice cope. I'm flipping very quick just because I'm aware of the size of this book. That's a nice KRS one that somebody seems to have dogged there. I've not read any of this text. I'm not great at reading books. See, I will always love a wall like that. I think if you're into graph, you just, I know I keep saying it, but the thing is, if you love the aesthetic, I know some people hate it. Some people hate this kind of thing. They really hate it, you know. And anything to do with graph, they just associate with that sort of stuff when they really hate it. And they're very ready to hate on anybody who does it. Every so often somebody chucks some hate at me, you know, just because I do graph. Even though I'm not even a bomber anymore or anything like that, you know, they just hate everything about graph. Just think, get over it, mate. Stay High 149 since 1969. Rest in peace, my friend. Not sure when this was published, but a few of our brothers here have passed on since then, obviously. That's a great Dr. Revolt tag, isn't it? Iconic. I've always loved the big fat sort of bladed as well. Big fat marker. Like an 850 or something like that. BG 103 tats. I just saw that then and thought, that can't be Wise CBM, surely. I don't think it is. I think it's a different Wise. Although Wise CBM is up everywhere. Oh, here we go. Look, Chino. Chino, BYI. Is that not a great hand style? And he gets slaps everywhere. I found slaps in the West End of London like that. Zephyr tag, that's a great tag and all of that. Really cool. That is a very famous one. Junior 161. I've seen that many, many times. That's a 70s tag. Early 70s tag, I believe. Flint. Stay High. Coco 144. Oh, so cool. So cool. Oh, there's a blade tag, the classic blade tag there, big crown on top of it. That's phase 2. That, I would say, is phase 2. That looks like a phase 2 style. Not sure who that is. Dondi, obviously. Obviously. Oh, that's Sharp. Blade. Nice. This is classic sort of 70s blade. Crazy 5. So cool, man. Oh, there's a few there. That's chain, I think. Is that chain? Yeah. I follow Chain on Instagram, and he's a cool guy. Top man, still busy, still at it. Not out in the wild, but you know, does the legals and all that. These are Dondis. Pretty sure that's a Dondi as well. Yes, it is. Dondi just had that style, the way he broke things up, and his characters and his connections, his connectors. Look at these, you know, this is all Dondi. Love Dondi. Love Dondi. Is the Whiz, little Ferrari there. It's a Comet Ferrari, I think. Somebody's black book there. Looks like we're muraling here, doing legals. This is nice. This is comparatively recent, I'd say. This is like, ooh, pushed, I'd say 2000, late 2000 noughties would be my guess, if I had to guess. Wow, that's nice. That looks a bit like Tats. I can't tell who that is. That's the Stay High Saint character. Oh, do you know, I've got the, so this is a beautiful, beautiful Bolo character by Mark Bolo, I believe. And I've got somebody gave me the gift of the limited edition spray can of that. I'm not a can collector, but I thought that was a really nice gift. I've only got 2 cans in my entire collection. No, 3 cans, sorry. I've got 2 Bodo ones and a Dare. Just because, you know, because Dare was the absolute governor, Ewok. Yeah, Dare. Seems a long time ago since he passed. Great characters. Really cool. What year was it that Dare passed, actually? That was a long time ago, wasn't it? It's got to be 17 years, maybe? This is a very famous handball court. This Lee one. This is what... Oh, do you know what? I'd have said early 80s. This is actually a little bit earlier than that, I think. Bill Blast, Eye of the Tiger. Is it Eye of the Tiger? Yes. These pieces are very well known to just about every writer around the world because they feature in spray can art. So we all were very familiar with these. Beautiful Lee piece, gorgeous. Oh, you see that wall like that serve. Just I absolutely love. I can't explain why, but that to me is New York graffiti. Absolutely, kind of like in the modern age. This has got to be late 80s, early 90s, something. Really cool, really cool. Oh, this is the Hall of Fame at 106th. Really famous. That's a Vulcan piece up there. This is Vulcan X Vandals. All this really, that's a really famous wall, that wall. Again, that's a spray can art wall. Oh, here we go. Oh, K-Slay, that was Des. That's a beautiful style as well. I mean, it all is, isn't it? Could just eat that up. Harlem World, 2002. 2002, that one. Oh yeah, now we're into like big productions, early 2000s. Oh, big Des piece. See, some of these are just like, whoa, you know, so inspiring. All this stuff, New York graffiti, was so inspired by it. Desi Des, rest in peace. Died of COVID. Very sad loss. He was one of them writers I just absolutely sort of idolised from back then. A famous picture of him with a baseball bat in oh, which yard was it? I can't remember. Some yard. Great fills, dark fills again with the dark fades in them. Is that Dero? I think that's Dero. Dero's one of them writers as well. Just absolutely love this style. Yeah, we get into like, this is major production territory. Look at these. Oh, there's Dime. I mean, beautiful pieces. No outline 3Ds. Great. So cool. Wow, that's an epic piece. That's a lot of blue to get on the wall, by the way. Always slightly kills me, you know, unless you can roll or something, unless you can mulch something. Having to spray just great big areas all the time. Oh, God. I find it absolutely wipes me out. It's my least favourite bit of painting a piece. Just painting like... Oh. But then I also hate really tiny detail, so I'm not easily pleased. Quality. Loving this stuff. So have we moved, because we've been flipping about through the old and the new, haven't we? Looks like we're up to like early 2000s, or sort of dancing about between late 90s and early 2000s. Wow, love that style. This is Tats again, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. That is deadly. Look at the 3D on that. We used to do massive 3D back in late 80s and early 90s, but that is just glorious. Just love that. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Nosm. Yeah. Brilliant. Really brilliant. But again, all brilliant. And these characters, so cool. Just please, every single end wall looks like that around the neighbourhood. You know, yes, please. Wow. That's was it? No, I can't remember. It's the first thing that goes when you get older. Kids, you know, you got all this to come. yeah, you lose names. That's the first thing that got. Unfortunately, graffiti is all about names. Lots of tagging. What's this? Ooh, some classic old school b-boy characters. Love that. And now we're back in some old panels. Yeah, never get tired of it. Never get tired of this lot. Oh, great photo from back then. It's got to be 70s, isn't it? Again, you know, we were really influenced by this sort of stuff. New York fire escapes, tenements, this sort of stuff. The iconography of New York. 149th. Oh, this is the writer's bench. I remember this place. Junkyard. Bomb the system. Used to drop in there quite a lot. It used to be off Canal, didn't it? It was off. I can't remember exactly where now. I mean, I always knew where it was, but I wasn't clocking the streets properly. But I know it was down there off Canal, because I used to be wandering around there. I used to spend most of my time when I was in New York wandering around Canal. Great Stein, great Stein. Crazy Five. Now that is an interesting take. Oh, I see. It's a sort of like a pimpy Cheech character. That's cool. Lovely bubbly letters as well. Gorge. Top to bottom, whole part. Lee. How many top to bottoms did Lee do? I mean, look at that. He's done a big. Oh, that's a top to bottom as well. I thought that was a window down for a minute, but actually he's done a whole lot. To me, whole cars was a celebration that comes from me watching IN. And here's a cat who's done 10,000 throw-ups. Wow. That's a big old wall. Wagon action. I remember that about life on the island as well, is that the mailbox is all blitzed with drippy tags, and in fact mostly drippy tags from what I remember. Butch, sweet. TFP, fantastic partners. Who's there? Oh, Milk. Milk's a German writer from Germany to NYC. Yeah, he was. He used to be up on buses, late 80s. Lovely style, really lovely style. Always used to love to see a Milk piece. Again, don't know what he's up to nowadays. Probably moved into fine art or something. Who knows? Just love to see his letters up and about. Oh, love, love, love. Get busy on the legals here. I mean, what's so great is that so many guys are still getting up. If they're not getting up illegally, you know, they're getting up on the weekend, legal walls, shutters, you know, different places, still active after all these years. More JAs. Same all over the world, same the UK, obviously. I mean, hopefully I'm hanging out with my crew this weekend. and we're going to get busy on a legal wall. I know some people don't have any respect for the legal wall, but I don't know. Trust me, when you get a bit older, you'll be thankful of a legal wall. Oh, Pink, Lady Pink. Oh, this is what she's doing. This must be our modern stuff. What's that? Oh, that's a pink as well. Yeah, nice. That reminds me a little bit of Zenz's stuff. Zenz does all that kind of stuff, you know, turning letters into full environments and geography and stuff. Yeah, she's moved into... Wow, that's kind of amazing. Claw. Nice. I wonder, is this on... They're picking out individual writers here. Oh, look, they're doing a bit of show and tell here. How to do a 3D piece. Not something I ever did. It wasn't something I had the gift for. I can't think in them dimensions around letters for some reason. Oh, Can2 here. Can2. Chucking one up. That's great. Europe meets US. Oh right, so there's lots of... Oh, that's that looks like Ease. Is it Ease? I think it is. That's Ease style. Ease 1. Don't hear much from him nowadays. We used to be in contact, me and Ease 1. Great artist. Really good artist. Very gifted guy. Got into graphics and all sorts of stuff. He done a documentary called The Future of Graffiti back in... Oh, God, I don't even know how long ago. 15 years ago, something. That's a Can2. Yeah. Looks like a bit of an older Can2. Oh, that's Cope. Yeah. Is that Sweat? I want to say Sweat's Denmark, right? Danish, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, look at that. If any of you, you New Yorkers, did you get to see the Cause exhibition? You know, Cause did a full exhibition of all his art collection recently, and he got all his graph stuff. It was incredible. I've seen the video of it on YouTube. Oh, spin! Amazing. Oh, this, I mean, it's incredible. This stuff still exists. Amazing. This stuff still exists. Yeah, the Cause collection. He has got some absolute classic load of stuff by Lee, Blade, Dondi. I mean, just, it will blow you away. See if you can find a video on YouTube. Dr. Revolt and Zephyr. They paint together quite a lot. Feel free to spit some history in the comments if you know it. Oh, this is the Freedom Tunnel. This is all so Freedom done. You can't see a lot of it. He did a lot of tributes to old writers. This is all later stuff, I think. But he did loads and loads of tributes to different writers from back in the day, early 80s. Really cool. Oh, I used to love these. This is all CIA stuff. This stuff, big top to bottom whole cars. Dondi done a big bus like that in that style. It was great. Really cool. Oh yeah. Always love to see a rooftop heaven spot of some kind. That is one of my favourite pieces of all time. That was from a much bigger wall, from the Miami Vice wall by Caves. That is, and that's the tiny, and that them characters influenced a whole generation of UK writers. Again, sort of a mixture between graph and manga, and yeah, it's really cool. What am I on? 40 minutes nearly. Okay, lovely blade bit there. Oh, this is a nice scene piece there as well. Nice modern scene piece. Modern-ish. I'm flying there. Oh, that's a nice, look at that cope. Colours, quality. Wayne, loved Wayne stuff. Yeah, man, good. Wow. Okay, Freedom Train. Hold on. Classic. Oh, nice. Big as the Whiz piece. He's been gone a while, hasn't he? Oh, this is always with them. Really nice. Star Spangled Banner. Sweet. Yeah, he's been gone a long time. Yeah, massive. Up everywhere. Oh, that's that lovely Bode character along there. £5 points. This is all gone now, isn't it? It's all a thing of the past. Let's find out when this book was printed. I'll do it at the end of the video. I'll just have a quick look, just so we can work out when the newest stuff in here was done. So it's gallery scene. Okay. Yeah, Fun Gallery was the first place ever, I believe, to exhibit graffiti art. Fab Five Freddy, Dondi, Patty Asta. Oh, look, underground film star Patty Asta, located at a tenement storefront in Manhattan's East Village. Yes, Fun Gallery. Yeah, it's all here. Great. I mean, this is quite well documented because the Fun Gallery was part of the legit art scene. So suddenly we got, oh, who was it? Let's have a look. So it's Basquiat, Nicolas Kitering, Dondi, Sharp, Futura, A1, Fab Five Freddy, Quick, Eero, and Revolt. Oh, Kenny Sharp as well. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all quite well documented. From that point forward, suddenly we get the historical record being filled in. Legit, you know, so you know what it was. Anything before that is a little bit sketchy. Oh yeah, that's cool. Knock 167. Always loved Knock 167. Shy 147 and Knock 167 really sort of just captured my imagination. This is pretty cool, isn't it? Yes, yes to those fonts. Some heavy duty font work. It's got a real outsidery feel to this. Those of you interested in art and all that Crash. Yay. Crash is very pop arty, I think. Mayor 139, he works in sculpture as well. Works a lot in sculpture. Lives in Paris now, Mayor. One of my good mates is great pals with him. Early days. Oh, here we go. Look, Star Wars, the documentary. I mean, all of you watching this video should have seen all this stuff. If you haven't, there's still time. It's been around forever. Star Wars, the documentary, Subway art books, Break art books. You can't really pick these up very cheap anymore, unfortunately. They do tend to be a bit spendy. Flashbacks magazine, really cool magazine. Don't know these two actually, but I had a copy of this, the International Get Hip Times. I had a copy. It was a fold out and it was a really cool thing. I had a copy of that in 91, 92 that I sent off for. Look at that amazing thing. Stay on 149, big top to bottom there. Love. I think we're at the end. Yes, there we go. Little writer's vocabulary. Stay away. Look at this for a writer list. that's a list. Love the fact that everybody's got a shout in there who was around. That's cool. Nice. Crews and all. Wicked. Wicked. So there we go. I was going to look at the publication date, see if I can find it. See if I can just find it really quickly for you. Should be in the front somewhere, maybe. Preface. No, maybe not. Oy. No. Don't look like it's got it in. That's a pity, because would have been interesting to know. If you've spotted it and I haven't spotted it, then do pipe up. But I can't see one anywhere, which is a shame. Ah, jacket fire. Okay, so it's got to be. So 2008 is the latest date I've seen of this so far. So it must be around that kind of a time, I guess. That, my friends, is Graffiti New York, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. What a book. If you love New York graph, it's a very good buy, and by somebody who knows a thing or two as an insider as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that.